Hello. So you have enrolled on an adult learning service course provided by Northamptonshire County Council. Our online courses are presented using Google Classroom. So let's have a look at what you might need to get the best from your course. The first thing you will need is a Google account. Now, a Google account is basically an email address and a password. An email address such as this is perfectly fine, myname@gmail.com. But when you create the account, you don't have to create a new email address. You can use an existing one. For example, one at Virgin Media, or BT Internet, or TalkTalk, or many of the others that are available. I'll put a link in the description below to a video on how to do that. You will also need the Classroom ID that is given to you by the Adult Learning Service when you enrolled. This will enable you to go directly to the course on which you've enrolled. You will also need a reasonably good connection to the internet. This is so that you can participate in the online meetings, and so you will need a device that has a camera and a microphone. Now, you can do a lot of the work offline, but we would recommend that you have a laptop or a tablet to make the most of the online meetings and meet the other learners and the tutors. You can use a mobile phone for this, but creating documents and typing answers and communications might be more difficult. You will also need a modern browser. The browser is the application you use to connect to the internet. Using any browser that has these as its logo will be perfectly fine. They are modern and will work well. The Adult Learning Service recommends the first one in this list, Google Chrome, because it works very well with Classroom. If, on the other hand, you're using a browser which has one of these logos, then it's likely to be a much older browser and probably won't work very well. And so we don't recommend that you use any of these. So now that you have everything you need, let's log into Google Classroom and to see what you might expect. I've opened up my browser and I'm going to navigate to Google Classroom. And the easiest way to do this is to type in the URL at the top of the screen, which is classroom.google.com. So here is the home page for Google Classroom. You'll see this if you've not logged in before and you've not logged into Google Chrome. So we click on the button that says Go to Classroom. And this is the screen you will see more often when you return to Classroom. It just asks you to sign in using your Google account. So that's the username and password you created earlier. So we're going to use my email address, which in this case is jlearner. Click Next. Enter the password. So this is the password that you created when you created the account. And there, it's logged me in and it's asking me if I want to save the password. So I've now logged in and it's asking me to continue. I'm asked to choose whether I'm a student in Google Classroom or a teacher. I would suggest you click I'm a student. And because we have no classes yet, it's just a blank front page. Okay, so you need to find the Classroom ID that you were given, because we're going to use that now to join our class. So we need to go up here and click on the plus, and here is when we type in the Classroom code that you were given earlier. It will look something like this, but won't be this one. When you've typed it in, click on Join. And now we have joined the class on which we have enrolled. Let me go through what you can see. So this front page is what's called the stream and contains all the posts that the tutor will have put through and what some of the learners will put through. So anybody can type something here to share with the class. And now everyone will be able to see my hello message. The next tab at the top is the classwork tab. This is the main working area of Classroom and it contains all of the information that you will need to use to be able to complete the tasks, complete the assignments, and so on. And on the left, we've got shortcuts to take us to the various topics within the class. And finally, we have the People tab that will show us who the tutor is and will show us a list of all the other people enrolled in this class. So once you have said hello to your class, your teacher will no doubt contact you and you'll be able to start the classwork. That now concludes this video as we have successfully enrolled onto our class. I hope you enjoy it.